There's been a lot of talk about the need for national security law in Hong Kong. Can you please first tell us what exactly this law is about?
All countries in the world have national security laws. Actually, when the Basic Law was being drafted more than 30 years ago, the need to have national laws in Hong Kong was recognized. But then the central authorities decided to not apply the national laws in this regard to Hong Kong. So it wasn't included in Annex 3 of the Basic Law, which is essentially a list of national laws such as nationality law that would apply to Hong Kong, but instead require Hong Kong to enact on its own such laws. And this is in Article 23 of the Basic Law. But for various reasons, ever since the establishment of the Hong Kong HKSAR 23 years ago, this article has not been satisfied. Such laws have not been enacted in Hong Kong.
You just said that every country has the issue of national security. Why there are still some opposition voices in Hong Kong? What are their thoughts?
Certain of the followings in Hong Kong simply do not want to abide by such laws. They just want to have a free hand to do whatever they do as opposition. The situation in Hong Kong is actually rather strange and unique. You have, for example, leaders of the opposition in Hong Kong running off to the United States and other Western countries, so seeking foreign intervention into Hong Kong politics without having to account to the Hong Kong people as to what went on behind the scenes.
We can't avoid the fact that many young people don't have the sense of national identity here in Hong Kong. Why is that? What more can be done?
We have to stand up to these problems. I think Hong Kong has been sort of talking around and about these issues long enough. It is a matter of standing up and act on them. For example, we should deal with young people, no matter how young they are. If they break the law, we have to sort of deal with them in law courts. Similarly, we have to deal with their teachers, which is a rather alarming aspect about education in Hong Kong. When you have teachers in secondary schools talking to young minds about how they should resist and push back government policies in violent ways. I think on too many occasions, Hong Kong society as a whole and certain government departments have been shying away from the responsibility of having to deal with these offenders head on. I think we need more actions now rather than words talking about and talking around problems.
You just talk about the teachers. In our opinion, that teachers are the people who lead you to a better understanding of the society and the world. Well, what happened to Hong Kong's teachers by telling the students to go to the street or using violence sometimes?
Some of the young teachers have been radicalized. We know that radicalization is a sadly rather common phenomenon in some parts of the world, whether it's religious radicalization or racial radicalization. In Hong Kong, we have political radicalization, and we have radicalization of young people so that they are up against our mainland brothers and sisters. Young teachers have been radicalized, and they in turn radicalize our young pupils and students in colleges and universities, and we must put a stop to this. The way to stop this is to make teachers and the teaching profession accountable